Hello, guys. Welcome to Heaven and Health podcast, and you're with me, Angel Polido. Today, we are going to have an insight on appearance and self-esteem. Joining me today is Blessings Namakhusa. So, I and my colleague will be discussing about appearance and self-esteem, how we can be able to boost up our self-esteem and do better in life. Welcome, Blessings.
Thank you.
Just remind us who you are.
My name is Blessings Namakhusa, a student at the Malawi University of Business and Applied Sciences, popularly known as MUBAS, and I am in year 4 of my studies, studying Bachelor of Education, majoring in electrical technology. On top of that, I also have a background of medical. I did the diploma in nursing and midwifery technician at the Malawi College of Health Sciences, Zomba campus. Thank you.
So today we are going to talk about appearance and self-esteem. How do you understand it?
In terms of appearance and self-esteem?
Yeah.
Well, appearance is just an overview or overlook on how one views about how he or she is looking like to the community, in terms of maybe body size, how fat, how thin the person is. And when it comes to mental health, it means the way you are looking, your physical appearance of the body versus the mental status, how the way you view it and how you perceive it in your mind. So it goes together. These two are related mostly.
So how can appearance impact self-esteem?
Well, appearance can impact self-esteem both positively as well as negatively. For if we start about the positive, it means, for example, I'll give an example of girls. In mostly girls with a smaller body size, it is viewed as, it is associated with beauty. While fatness, the girls who are fat, they are regarded as they are not beauty in the society. So these two can also impact the mental health of the individual. While for boys, you can see that the ones that is in fashion these days is those people who are going to the gym and then they are having 6 packs. They feel that is gentleman. The man is plump and is looking so nice as compared to those boys with less muscles. Those who are not attending the gyms. Yeah, that's what I can say for now.
What do you think are some of the factors that contribute to negative body image?
Well, there are some factors. For example, as I have already said, that ladies view the body shape, which is very thin, as a beauty. So it means for those people who are fat, they will feel that they are neglected in the society. People don't love them. They will not find lovers. They don't have good friends. Even here in Malawi, we see that those ladies who feel that they are beautiful because their body size is very small, they do not want to associate with those people who are very fat in the society, because they feel that they are in the class of beauties and the other ones, they are not very beautiful that they can associate together. So they also affect the relationships among the girls, and even some girls may start also inserting their fellows who they feel that they don't have their body size is bigger, they are very fat. So they start inserting so many ways that will make their self-esteem go down. For those ones who are neglected in the society, their self-esteem goes down because of such issues. Yes.
But there are thin girls who are also regarded as not beautiful in the society.
Yes.
So if you're saying that the thin girls, they regard themselves as beautiful.
Yes.
I mean, how can you differentiate between the thin girls who are beautiful and the other thin girls who are not beautiful?
Okay.
Because beauty also lies in there or the beholder.
Yes. So on that issue, there are also some other factors that can cause a person to have a negative body image. For example, the size of the breasts. There are some ladies who have very, very small breasts in terms of the size. So those girls, once they are in the society, some girls will start speaking against them. Maybe they are not males. I can give you an example of these girls who are playing football in Malawi, women football. The Tabita girls, we have Tabita Jawenga, and then we have Temwa Jawenga. If you just see them physically, you find that
people say that
they look like males, and you cannot differentiate them with males. Their breasts are not there. Even the size of the buttocks, it is also regarded as beauty, because there are some who don't have very big pudiosis. Of course, pudiosis, I'm using the medical language. Pudiosis is the back.
Nowadays it's called nyash.
Now that one. So if you don't have that one, it means many will also view you as not beautiful. And once you notice, but once those girls notice that, it means they will feel negative about themselves. They can even go into depression. Maybe that's why these days it's very common that these pharmaceuticals, they are producing the drugs that will encourage women to use, so that they will have that big buttocks, so that they should beautify themselves, even increasing the breast using medical help, just because they are viewed in the society that they are not good, and they are not beautiful. So yeah, that's what I can say. So in terms of the males, even the size of the penis matters. If the male has a small size of penis, it is regarded as a male. The manhood of the man has been reduced. So the man will start will go into depression, because he'll be feeling that he's not good in the society. So such things can also make a man to go into depression because of such issues. Yeah.
So he will be feeling like, if I propose to a girl and the girl says my penis, maybe he'll go.
Yes, we'll see that my penis is small, and then since it is small, so it's like molesting and then decreasing the self-esteem of a person automatically. It goes like that.
I think that also applies to women, right?
Yes, it also applies to the women. And these days we have been hearing that these ladies are supposed to use some medical drugs, so that they should do. When it comes to ladies in the vagina, it means they are supposed to be. They are told that a good woman is supposed to have a smaller vagina, a tighter vagina. So they are indulging maybe some things, medical, so that they should try to make the vagina very thin. All those ones, it means they are having negative image about their body. They are not feeling proud of how they are and how they are looking like. So they are trying themselves to fix themselves into the society, and then they should look like their friends, whom they view that to have a tighter vagina it portrays beauty often in video. Yes.
What do you think are some of the roles that family and peer play in shaping body image?
Well, when it comes to family and who?
Peers.
Family and peers, yes. Family and peers, they have roles, and for example, the peers, since they will be talking bad about
their friends.
They do play a role, because there are some girls who may try to guide their fellows on how to lose weight, for example. They will tell them that maybe we can start doing physical exercises. We have seen a number of girls in the morning, they are on the road, and then they are running. Just try their best so that they should reduce the body weight. And even there are others who may also tell their friends to use some medicine that they should lose weight. Even when it comes to increasing the buttocks, we have seen some girls who are also using the drugs that are manufactured, and they are commonly present in the pharmaceuticals. So they do play a major role. Even the families, they can also give guidance to but the main problem is that the girls are not open to their families, even their moms. Naturally, we understand that the girls are open to their fathers more than their mothers. So on the issue, for example, on the issue of body image, the girls, they feel shy to talk to their parents, or that they are not feeling good about their body, the body size, the way they view their bodies. Yeah.
So they'd rather tell their friends,
their peers, more than and sometimes they're also afraid to tell their parents that when they tell their parents, maybe they'll be angry about it, and then they will not feel good. So they try to do it secretively. Even those we have seen that there are some girls who try to omit meals. They try to fast for themselves, but whatever they do, they try their best to run away from the knowledge of their parents. Their parents should not be aware of it. They do it on their own. Even there are some girls who try to induce vomiting just because they just want to lose weight. All those are done in the absence of their knowledge of their parents. They don't allow their parents to know that one, because they feel that the parents will be angry on them, and then they'll start giving them punishment. Yeah, but they mainly tell their peers about it. Yeah.
So how do you think that low self-esteem can relate to? Yeah, how do you think that low self-esteem can relate to mental health conditions?
Well, it relates. It relates. For example, as I've said, that there are some girls who feel that when you have a small body size, thin girls are beautiful. We have seen that there are some girls that they feel that the breast should be medium, should not be too big or too small. We have seen that even the buttocks, the girls should have buttocks. So if a girl doesn't possess all those features, the girl can easily go into depression. So it can be easily go to depression. The person can be stressed and then can easily go into depression, resulting into mental health. Well, for boys, we believe that those boys who go to the gym and then they have the six packs, it means they look nice and whatsoever. Even those, we have said that even the size of the penis, they also believe that if you have a very big penis, it means you have a very big manhood. So if they don't have that one, it's easy for them to stress up and then go into depression again. So these two are related, and they can lead to mental health problems.
Due to that, what do you think can be the importance of having high self-esteem?
Well, the importance of having high self-esteem, which means you view yourself as worth whatever you have. You are supposed to believe that whatever you have, it corresponds to the way God wanted you to have. Yes. So others, they just feel that maybe God neglected them when they were creating their friends. They forgot to give them whatever their friends are, but not knowing that there are a lot of things that are associated when it comes to body image. It goes with genetic makeup, and our bodies sometimes correspond to our parents. If you have a very, very fat person and try to trace the relatives of that person, you find that that body shape is also present at the clan of that person. So people fail to understand that whatever I'm going to see on my body today, it's a copy that was taken from one of my relatives. So they fail to understand about those issues. That's why maybe we need to encourage one another. We need more education. People have to be told how the body image is brought about to an individual.
Because the way they are.
Yes, some of us, we don't know. If you are a fat person, if you are a tall person, if you are a very short person, others don't understand why they are short, why they are tall, why they are very fat. They don't understand the origins of those ones. So there is need for us to be educated, and then we should appreciate what this try to mean, or where does it come from. Yeah.
So about what you have said, that people they don't believe in themselves, and they don't even trust themselves.
Yes.
From what other people say about them, they feel bad about themselves. So how can individuals overcome body image distortion? Well,
sometimes it goes with the relations that we have, the friendship that we make, because there are some friends that we have. They'll lead us into a very good counseling. There are some friends that who can tell a person the reality on the ground, that he should feel good about himself or herself. Yes. So if the person is having friends of such nature that they are trying to advocate to him or her about the body image that he should change, to me, I feel that it's good to just terminate that friendship. They should not have that. They should not have such friends, because they will lead into mental problems, serious mental problems, because each and every day that person will be regarding himself as not worth into the society. Or if he's having some friends who are giving him good advices about the body image, it means things will be good and work for him or her. Yes. So I emphasize on good friendships, or even the counseling itself. There's medical counseling that is at the hospital. You can go to the hospital, you can be counseled about it, and then you get the information easily, and then everything goes on well without any problems. Yeah.
A lot of people have a lot of problems in choosing good friends. Yes, others just others have a lot of friends just because they grew up with them. They grew up together.
Yes.
Maybe in the society or at school.
Yeah.
How can you guide these people on how they can choose friends?
Yeah. So when it comes to choices of friends, the most important thing in life is for a person to be very assertive, person who is able to make decisions on his or her own, strong decisions. Because there are some who may feel that it's not good to part ways with these friends, just because maybe they have been staying together for quite a very long period of time. But when someone is very assertive, can stand up and say, okay, we can break up because of A, B, C, D. Because of such issues, they can break up. So that can only be achieved when a person is assertive enough. Yes, is assertive enough to say, because assertiveness is very good in life, because you are able to differentiate good or bad. You are able to express your views freely. You are able to know which one is good, which one is bad. But others, due to peer pressure, the assertive part is masked, and then they just follow whatever they are told by their friends. That's why I'm saying that we need to educate one another to be very, very assertive. Yes. So because assertive will help them to choose good friends.
You said about peer pressure.
Yeah.
How does peer pressure also play the role in body image?
Yeah, it plays a big role, because when it comes to my friends, they are such that they are staying maybe one or two of them, and in their group they are talking about having less body mass, thin bodies to be beauty. It means the friend there will also copy to that, and then we'll try to find ways how he or she can, more especially girls, how she can reduce the body size so that it should be in line with her friends. So that one can also to play a role into that one, and that person can go into depression. So this looks simple, but when the person goes home and then start thinking about it, we feel that he is neglected, and they will try her best to align herself with her friends. So those peers, they have a very crucial role to play in that one.
Do you think it's important for someone who has low self-esteem
to
be going to the hospital and seek some help from maybe the doctors or anyone who works in the health department?
Yes. In fact, here in Malawi, we just have a problem that we don't advocate that the people, once they have those issues, they can visit the hospital and then get assisted. But in other countries, they set up special hospitals that are special for that. Here in Malawi, we have St. John of God in Zuzu. They are the specialists who specializes in mental health. They can give you counseling and whatsoever. But here in Malawi, we view the hospital as a place where one can be admitted, one can receive medical treatment or drugs. That's all. We believe that we go to the hospital once we feel sick. But that's a different case in other countries. In other countries, we have special areas, special hospitals that deal specifically with mental health. And mental health in other countries is highly advocated. Yes, because these days the issues of mental health are very high, because maybe of the drug and substance abuse and whatsoever. So there's need for us to advocate more. It's just very unfortunate that here in Malawi we mix up things. We need to seek mental health intervention at the hospital, where a lot of people view that hospital as a place where you're going to go and collect only the drugs when you feel sick, or you can admit it when you are sick. So it's very unfortunate here in Malawi. We need to do more about that.
So do you think that is important here in Malawi to build hospitals where people can go and get help up, maybe in plastic surgery?
Well, it's very good. However, due to the economic stand of our country, we cannot force the government to provide the special hospital, because to build a hospital is very, very expensive. But I suggest that maybe the government can upgrade those existing hospitals that we have, so that they should have a special unit right away at the hospital. And then once they have done that, they should also educate the masses on how they can use effectively that hospital, so that they can get whatever help that they want at that facility. Yeah, so I believe that it can be good. But when it comes to plastic surgery, I don't advocate that one, because it has a lot of complications in the end. Plastic surgery is good, but it has a lot of complications in life.
What are some of the complications?
Well, when it comes to the complication, we understand that, for example, we are talking about the plastic surgery, whereby I can give an example that if the man is viewing the penis to be small and then wants to go to the hospital to have plastic surgery so that you have a bigger penis. Later on, that person can also develop cancerous cells in his or her body, more especially if many can in his bodies can develop cancer cells. So too to the ladies. If you do plastic surgery on the breast, that you want to enlarge your breast, or you want to reduce your breast, you just know that long at last one day you are going to develop complications of cancerous cells. Yes.
So how can healthcare providers address body image concerns?
How can healthcare what?
How can healthcare providers address body image concerns?
Wow, they should be open. They should be open. So the problem is that many health officials here in Malawi, they are not professional enough. You find that, for example, a youth goes to the hospital, seeks such interventions, and 2 to 3 days later, you find that that person is also publicized in the social media. So many people feel bad about it. I remember in 2022, there was an issue to do with a doctor at the Queen Elizabeth Central Hospital, where this artist Mas was involved in an accident in Mangocha and then was admitted at the hospital. And once the person died, the doctor was first to tell the nation that Mas has died before consulting the family relatives. That was very bad. So such blunders can make people feel bad about the hospital, and then they cannot open up enough, because these are serious issues. Some people don't want people to know that they have been assisted in such issues. For example, depression. For a person to be open up enough that you need to assist me, I'm not feeling good about my body, I don't have the buttocks, I don't have the breast, is something that looks about a bit shameful, and it's a delicate information. The one that is handling that information has to be very, very careful, so that they should not spread those issues into the public, maybe through the social media. Yeah.
So how can mental health professionals play a bigger role?
Yeah, awareness, conducting several awareness. It's just very unfortunate that I got that information in one of the media houses that the mental health is less funded here in Malawi, such that they are failing to conduct their awareness campaigns in different areas of the country. But the way the suicide cases are happening these days, some of them we don't know the reasons behind the suicide. But we can do more if we can conduct so many awarenesses. It means I believe that things can improve in this country. Yeah. So awarenesses are very, very important in the area, and also incorporating that one. It's high time that we need to incorporate these topics in our secondary school or primary school. We need to know this information right away, maybe even as young as at the primary level. These youth are supposed to be educated about it. Yeah. If you can educate a child who is at primary, that one goes to the secondary, find the same information, goes to the college, find the same information. I think we can try to come back to contain the problem. Otherwise, it's alarming these days. So mental health issues are alarming these days. Yes.
You said that most of the peers, most of the youth,
Yeah.
or other people who are grown up, use medical drugs maybe to boost up their buttocks or their breasts and penis.
Yes.
Aren't these drugs? Aren't the drugs that they are using?
Yeah.
Okay. Aren't the drugs that they are using? Can the drugs harm them?
Yes. They are very, very harmful. They are very harmful, and those drugs are very dangerous. And they are the ones that are increasing the risks, so many risks of cancerous cells in the body. Yeah, because when you are trying to enlarge the buttocks and whatsoever using that means, we understand that as I already said, that these issues are related to genetic makeup of a person. So if you use those drugs, it means you want to change the genetic makeup of that person. So if there is an issue that deals with changing the genetic makeup of a person, there can be what we call autoimmune system, whereby the body will start fighting on its own. Because when that drug gets into the body of that person, the body detect that as an enemy has entered into the body, so it starts fighting. In the end, it can cause to cancerous cells. Yes. They are very dangerous. Those drugs are dangerous, and they are supposed to be, in fact, they are supposed to be banned, because they are drugs that are also not trusted. You cannot find them in public hospitals.
Yeah.
Meaning to say they're going to the private pharmacies, and those drugs are yet to be satisfied. So it's very bad about it.
What advice can you give to people who has low self-esteem upon themselves?
Yeah. So those people who have low self-esteem, first of all, they are supposed to understand that the body image comes from their genetic makeup. They are supposed to understand that first of all. The way they are looking, it means it is a copy that is coming from their parents. So it means they are just portraying the copy of how the parents are looking like. So they are supposed to understand that. On top of that, they are also supposed to understand that their friends have a bigger role to play when it comes to their self-esteem. They are supposed to understand themselves, how their friends are talking to themselves. They are supposed to understand that whatever they are being told can lead to depression, because their friends can talk evil about them. So once they notice that, it's time to be assertive enough. It's time to break up the relationships and set new friends who can guide them properly. Otherwise, to me, I feel that if they are trying to correct their problem using whatever means they are using, in the end, they'll go astray, and then they'll have severe medical complications in their bodies in the future. Yes.
Here in Malawi, are there any social groups that people can be meeting and have discussions about maybe body image and self-esteem, or are there any online groups?
Well, online groups, but in fact, I haven't came across any group like that one. The only groups that I see them, previously I saw the groups of WhatsApp whereby people are told how to handle their wives in the bedroom, how if they are girls or ladies, how they should handle their ladies in their bedroom. But those information, I feel that they are not related to those issues of mental health against their body image and whatsoever. I feel that those groups are not there here in Malawi. Yeah, maybe they are there, but I've never come across.
About the groups, you say that maybe. Okay, about the WhatsApp groups, you say that they are there maybe to teach people on how to handle each other when they're in the bedroom.
Yes.
Do you think it can be? Do you think that they can help people who have the small vagina or the small penis?
Well, in fact, the problem is that I've never been in such groups. I just saw the group. I don't know if those people who have been assisted in that way, they came back and then confessed that whatever they were assisted, they worked there. So on that one, it means I'm having little information about that. I don't know whether they come back and then confess that they've been assisted.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure on that one. Yes.
So how can you encourage people? When is it important for these people, for those who feel that they have low self-esteem about their body image and appearance, is it important for them to form groups and assist each other?
Well, in other countries, I once heard that there are some online platforms whereby you have an artificial intelligent doctor, whereby you can ask any question that you want about your body or whatsoever, and you get immediate answer. So I feel that question can work here in Malawi. These days we have the chat GPT, but the chat GPT is just an artificial intelligence whereby you don't see the person who is answering you. But in other countries, they have the platform whereby they will be able to contact the doctors right away. I feel that can also be helpful enough. Even if the government can establish toll-free numbers whereby one can freely call without maybe using airtime, just to ask whatever they want. I think that can also help. That can also.
So artificial intelligence also playing a bigger role.
Yes, it's playing a bigger role, because when you go to the chat GPT, whatever question you want to ask that chat GPT, you find that will be answered right away there. But just because you are unable to see the one who is answering you, so someone can feel that maybe the answers can be wrong or is not good advice. But in a case whereby you are able to view the images of the one who is answering you, I think it can carry a lot of weight, and then one can be encouraged that I'm being answered by someone who is a professional to this one.
You as a person, do you trust ChatGPT?
Well, on some occasion I trust it, on some occasion I don't trust it, because even ChatGPT itself tries to tell people that I can make mistakes. So when we go there, we just look for information that we want, and then we try to compare and make judgments. So the final judgment lies on us, the ones who are trying to search the information on the ChatGPT. Yeah. So we cannot conclude that whatever ChatGPT is telling us is true. No. Yeah.
So that means it's important to use Google?
You can use Google, but the problem with Google is that on Google everyone can also post the information. So Google is not limited. The articles that we find on the Google are articles that were made by people, and we cannot trust those articles 100%. No, but what is needed is
some links.
Yes, we can. But to me, I believe in articles that were in form of research, trusted ones, and then they have the references on where they got the information. But there are some people who just put the information on the Google without any reference. So it also gives some questions that maybe the information might not be true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is how Blessings Namakhusa has taught us about appearance and self-esteem. So if you're one of the women in Malawi or outside the country who thinks that your body maybe is not compatible with your partner, don't look down onto yourself. Be the way you are and have the self-confidence and high self-esteem, and you can do better in life regardless of what people will be saying about you. Thank you very much for listening.